Good morning,
Powered by Riverside
and welcome
FM.
to another soul nourishing episode of Breakfast with Positivity. I'm your host, Keisha P., and I am so excited to spend this moment of connection with you. Whether you're starting your day with coffee in hand, gearing up for your to do list, or taking a moment to breathe before the busyness of life begins, I've gotten just the right dose of positivity to share with you. Now, as you know, this week's theme is spirituality and positivity, and we're unpacking the ways spiritual practices transform how we approach life's highs and lows. Today's episode, Building Resilience Through Faith and Spiritual Discipline. This episode is all about how consistent acts like prayer and reflecting on scripture can create inner strength and a positive mindset, even when life feels overwhelming. We'll be guided by Philippians 4:6, a verse that holds so much wisdom about faith, prayer, and letting go of anxiety. Stick around, because I'll also give you an actionable step to strengthen your spiritual habits and helping you face challenges with an unshakable foundation of faith. Resilience is a word we often hear, especially when times get tough. But what does it truly mean to have resilience grounded in faith? For me, it starts with having practices that anchor my spirit no matter the storm. Philippians 4:6 gives us this powerful charge. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. This isn't just advice, it's a roadmap for resilience. Think about those challenging moments you faced. Maybe it's a job loss, a health scare, or a relationship issue. Often, we're tempted to rely solely on our own strength, pushing through stress and uncertainty with willpower alone. Yet, by turning to God through prayer, we invite His strength to take over where ours fall short. A habit as simple as starting each day with a quiet prayer can release fears that you've been carrying and renew your sense of calm. Daily scripture reflection is another key to building spiritual endurance. One listener, Diane, shared how reading just one verse every morning helped her reframe her struggles. During a particularly difficult season in financial strain, she turned to scriptures about God's provision. Verses like Matthew 6 and 26 reminded her that if God cares for the birds in the air, He surely cares for her needs as well. This discipline shifted her focus from worry to trust. Consistency is key when developing spiritual habits. It's not just about waiting for emergencies to pray or turning to scripture only in moments of desperation. Instead, having a daily routine, even a short one, builds resistance before challenges arise. You're creating a well of spiritual strength that you can draw from when you need it most. Another powerful tool is gratitude as a form of prayer. Resistance, Resilience isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving despite circumstances. And one of the simplest ways to thrive is by giving thanks, even when life isn't perfect. Gratitude, after all, reminds us how God has moved in our lives before, which reinforces hope for all He will move again. Sometimes people tell me they struggle with sticking to spiritual routines, feeling like they're just not good at prayer. If you've ever felt this way, first, I want you to know that you're not alone. Second, remember that prayer and reflection aren't about being perfect. They're about being present. Simply showing up is an act of faith that honors God. When things feel overwhelming, breathe. Breathe prayers can ground you in the moment. A short, heartfelt prayer like, Lord, guide me through this day, takes seconds to say, but brings immeasurable peace. Over time, these quick acts of connection shape how you respond to life's challenges. Scripture reminds us time and time again that God's strength sustains us. Isaiah 40:31 beautifully states, "But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength." This isn't passive waiting, it's active faith. Developing spiritual discipline is how we actively wait on the Lord, not in anxiety, but in expectation of the strength He will provide. And remember, resilience doesn't mean never feeling tired or discouraged. It means having the tools to bounce back, to pray when you feel drained, to reflect when clarity seems out of reach, and to trust that God's plan is working even when it's hard to see. With each small step of faith, you're building a life that is not just resilient, but unshakable. Now, I would like for you to take a deep breath with me. Take a calming breath in and then release it. Now, repeat after me. Through faith and prayer, I am building resilience. God is my strength, my guide, and my comfort. No challenge will break my spirit, and no challenge will break the spirit that He has placed in me. Today, I choose faith over fear. Whenever you need a reminder of your strength in Him, come back to this affirmation. Here's your challenges for today. Start small with prayer. I would like for you to dedicate just 5 minutes today to prayer. Begin by thanking God for the one thing in your life, big or small, and then share one worry or concern. Release that concern into His care as you reflect on Philippians 4:6. The second challenge is to pick one scripture that resonates with this current season of your life. Write it down. Place it somewhere visible. Read it daily. Reflect on how it speaks to your challenges and strengthens your spirit. Or if you're like me, put it on a sticky note. I have sticky notes on my mirrors that I look at every day. By taking these steps, you'll create the foundation for spiritual discipline, one that serves you not just today, but for a lifetime.